Windows 11 in 2025 is a completely different operating system. New AI-powered tools, redesigned interfaces, smarter recovery options, and features we've been requesting for years. Whether you're running Windows 11 24 H2 or the newly available 25 H2, the experience is basically identical. And Microsoft packed a ton of upgrades into both. So today I'm breaking down every major feature Microsoft released in 2025, from AI-powered file management to the new Quick Machine Recovery System, redesigned widgets, updated Windows Hello, and dozens of subtle but powerful changes you should know about. Let's get started. Forget the minor bug fixes. I'm here to highlight the most interesting and impactful features you can use right now, or that are actively rolling out to your PC. Kicking things off in the place we all spend a ton of time, File Explorer. While the core design hasn't dramatically changed, Microsoft is making the file manager smarter using AI. The standout addition is AI Actions. Right-click on a JPG, JPEG, or PNG file, and you'll now see a new set of options. You can jump straight to Bing Visual Search, blur the background, erase objects, or even fully remove the background using the newly enhanced Photos and Paint apps. This saves so many steps. And if you're a Microsoft 365 subscriber, right-clicking an Office file stored on OneDrive gives you a direct option to summarize action in Copilot. Unfortunately, I'm not a subscriber. Still, in File Explorer, the context menus are getting some polish. See these new subtle dividers? They make the top actions, cut, copy, and rename, much easier to identify quickly. It's a small change, but very welcome. Now, Microsoft also spent some time modernizing parts of Windows that felt a little outdated. The legacy dialog boxes, like the classic Run command box, now respect your system's dark mode settings. This sleek dark theme consistency finally applies to several legacy interfaces, including some options dialogues and the familiar file transfer copy and paste progress window. No more blinding white flashes when you open a legacy menu in a dark room. It's all about that seamless visual experience. Next up, the Notification Center and System Clock got a quality of life upgrade. Yes, finally! The clock in the flyout now shows seconds. This highly requested feature can be enabled in Settings, Time and Language, Date and Time, under the Show Time and Notification Center toggle. If you deal with multiple time zones, you can now configure up to 2 additional world clocks right here in the Notification Center settings page. No more guessing what time it is for your meeting across the globe. Oh, and one more thing. The Notification Center flyout now appears on secondary monitors when you click the system tray area on that specific display. Perfect for multi-monitor setups. Building on the clock improvements, Microsoft finally added a long-requested setting directly into the Modern Settings app. You know how you used to have to dive deep into legacy control panels to change the time server the operating system syncs with? Not anymore. In 2025, they introduced a new option right within the main date and time settings page to change the time server address. You can easily configure your preferred NIST server or custom NTP source right there at the Sync Now setting. It's great to see more legacy controls moving over to the modern UI. The widgets board is sleeker now. It matches the new Copilot design language and uses MS and Premium publishers for content curation. Notice the new left navigation pane? It separates your actual added widgets from the Discover feed, making the whole experience feel less cluttered and more personalized. The settings gear is also right there at the top. Security got a modern facelift in 2025. When you sign in using Windows Hello, you'll notice updated animations and iconography that better represent the sign-in method you're using. These modern prompts show up anytime system elevation is required. The really big news for security enthusiasts is under Settings, Accounts, Passkeys. Microsoft has added a new advanced options page that addresses a major user need. You can now integrate third-party passkey providers such as 1Password. This means you aren't locked into Microsoft's built-in ecosystem for passkey storage. You can securely store and use your passkeys across different providers, leveraging Windows Hello as the single interface. It makes managing your digital identity much more flexible. The sign-in experience itself is smoother too. As part of Microsoft's ongoing design language updates, Windows Hello now features a more modern design. When you interact with the lock screen, you'll notice sleek new animations and updated iconography that instantly confirm how you are signing in, whether it's facial recognition or a PIN entry. It makes the authentication process feel faster and more polished. You'll see this consistent, cleaner design whenever the system requires elevation or needs you to verify your identity with a passkey prompt across the entire desktop experience. The Start menu has always been the center of your Windows experience, and in 2025 it got a massive functionality boost with the introduction of the mobile sidebar. Once you link your Android or iPhone using the Phone Link app, this dynamic sidebar gives you instant access to your recent notifications, messages, calls, and photos directly from your Start menu. You can quickly toggle this feature on or off in the Settings app under Personalization. Start using the Show Mobile Device and Start option, letting you decide how integrated you want your mobile life to be with your PC. It's a game changer for staying connected without minimizing everything to check your phone. This feature I want to highlight is a massive step forward in system resilience, especially after that major global outage in 2024 caused by a bad update. Microsoft introduced Quick Machine Recovery, or QMR. QMR is an evolution of the old startup repair. The difference? QMR connects to the internet from the Windows recovery environment to pull targeted fixes directly from Microsoft's cloud services when your PC fails to boot repeatedly. Instead of needing manual intervention or re-imaging, QMR can automatically diagnose and apply a solution, potentially turning hours of downtime into just minutes of automated recovery. It's enabled by default and can be configured in Settings, System, Recovery. While we still can't officially move the taskbar to the top of the screen, a moment of silence for classic Windows users, Microsoft did introduce a highly practical improvement for those of us with many apps open. They added a new setting called Show Smaller Taskbar Buttons. The goal here isn't just a smaller bar, but rather fitting more application icons into the same physical space. This is great for maximizing screen real estate. The options available include Always, Never, and When Taskbar is Full, allowing Windows to automatically switch modes when you start running out of space. A handy feature for keeping your desktop organized. Another new feature, Microsoft finally added a dedicated toggle in the power and battery settings that lets you display the exact battery percentage right next to the new icon in the taskbar. No more hovering your mouse. The info you need is visible at a glance. The battery is now larger and also uses color to communicate status at a glance. It turns green with a lightning bolt symbol when it's plugged in and charging. It switches to yellow when battery saver mode is active. And it shows a narrow red bar when it hits critically low levels, urging you to plug in immediately. In 2025, Microsoft enhanced the Windows Backup app by adding the ability to transfer files directly to a new computer over a local network. To use this feature, open Windows Backup and choose the Transfer to a New PC option. Then follow the on-screen instructions to pair your old device with the new one. It's important to note that this transfer option is only available during the new computer's out-of-box experience. Additionally, the feature is limited to devices that do not already have cloud backups. If a cloud backup exists, the transfer option will not appear during setup. Now, you might have noticed a recurring theme here: AI. Microsoft has flooded Windows 11 with AI features in 2025. We've covered the biggest ones today, but trust me, there are dozens more features built into Photos, Paint, Copilot itself, and system functions that we simply don't have time to cover in one video. The operating system is genuinely getting smarter and more automated this year. 2025 was clearly all about smarter AI integration, seamless design, and making Windows fundamentally more resilient. These features in 24H2 and 25H2 genuinely make Windows 11 a more robust and efficient operating system. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more Windows 11 deep dives. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.